going to try not to lose my you-know-what. So clearly that's not the content to do. So that's not good. Obviously it could have been so much worse. But I heard her ghost walking around last night. Hey everybody, welcome back to the channel. And if you're new, welcome. I'm Shiloh. I'm 52. I recently graduated with my PhD and then I got laid off in the same month. So now I DoorDash for grocery money. And as always, if you want to learn more, you can watch previous videos. So I'm heading out on a dash. I'm scheduled for 11. It's 10:49, but I need to get gas first. It's been an it was an insane week and then weekend, as you saw in previous video, if you watched it. I think the two most recent ones. Anyway, so it's Tuesday, and I'm going to do another experiment, quote unquote, that I've been doing just to see some different parameters, test them out, compare them, that kind of thing. So today, and this one I've had to mentally prepare myself for. So I'm going to compare a lunch that I take, accept every order, and I'm going to try not to lose my you-know-what and just remind myself that this is for information purposes only and try to remain calm, but also no guarantees. So I'm gonna do the lunch today, accept every order, and then next week, same day, hopefully, I'm going to do a lunch that I cherry pick. Like, more cherry picking than I normally do. So I'm gonna do the accept every order one first, trying to get my acceptance rate up as high as I can. Because the cherry picking, I'm gonna lose some acceptance rate. Most likely. I do have a pass, so I can use that if I dip, too low. And then I'm also going to do the same thing for the dinner. And I'm planning on doing it the same day. Like, I'm going to do the lunch now, and then I'm going to do the dinner tonight. And then next week, I'm going to do the lunch and the dinner on the same day. So it's as fair as possible comparison. So there's that. And then I also wanted to, I put a poll up. And the last I looked, I need to look again, there was like 32 votes, and most everybody was voting, or a high percentage was voting for the 20 to 25 minute videos. And if I do that length, I won't be able to include a lot of the content that I've been including. There just won't be time. So I'll probably have to try to split the difference. I know they are long. I have received that feedback. So I'm going to try to reduce it. And then I'm going to also try to include some shorter, like 20 to 25, just to try and accommodate, because I know time is a commodity. I appreciate you watching so much. I know you're taking your time out to watch my videos, and I really appreciate it. So I want to try and accommodate as many as I can. So I'm hoping and going to try to include some shorter videos in the week. So then I woke up this morning to to an email that said I finally got a spot on Instacart. I've been on a wait list since November. So I finished signing up for that. So I am going to give that a try eventually. Not today because I already had this experiment like planned out and I wanted to get it done. So I'll probably try the Instacart first without recording, just to kind of, get a feel for it and make sure that I know what I'm doing on it. I assume it's pretty similar to the shop and deliver on DoorDash, but it's a different platform, so I'm sure there are things that are going to be different. So, but I am going to try and do that. So hopefully, that will help a lot if DoorDash is slow. I don't know if it will in my market area. I have no idea, but I'm going to try it. So anyway, so that'll be coming in the future. So yeah, I think that's all for the announcements in the intro. So I'm going to go get gas and start my dash. It is 11:54 now. And then we'll get this dash experiment going. So we'll see you once I get the first order. I just got gas. Can you tell it's a little windy here? I don't know why, but it's always a wind tunnel here. Always. Even if there's no wind, there's wind here. Okay. Got our first order. It's going to Jimmy John's. I'll put it up on the screen, obviously, but it's a decent order, thankfully, since we're accepting every order. So we're heading there now. And gas was actually under $5 a gallon. It was at Costco, it was $4.79 a gallon. So, yeah, that helps. For the haters out there that I know are going to comment, I know accepting every order is not recommended. It's not something to do regularly, but I'm just doing an experiment. Plus, in my market area, sometimes you have to do that to maintain your platinum. Because if you're not platinum in this area, you get nothing. You get no good orders. Because I've tried it. So you might live in an area where you don't have to be platinum and you just have plenty of orders to choose from. We do not. We do not have that many because we are 3 basically small cities, very spread out. So if I'm in one city, I will not get any orders from the 2 cities over most times. And if I do, it's probably because they kept getting declined and they're crap orders. Or because they are crap orders and they stacked them so somebody would take them. Especially if the stores or restaurants are in the 2 different cities, which is making the order crap because the miles are high. So anyway, for all you haters that want to make a comment about accepting every order and training customers, blah, 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 I'm aware. You don't have to leave a comment about it. I mean, you can, but if it's too hateful, like a recent one, I'll delete it and I'll hide you and I'll mute you, and because this is my channel, not yours. All right, I'm in my staging area, one of them. I'm gonna sit here for a bit because so far I haven't gotten another order. While I'm waiting, I was checking the channel, and wow, the how-to video is doing awful. Like, so clearly that's not the content to do. I thought maybe it would like help others that might, you know, be thinking about door dashing. But it's not doing well at all. Right now it says it has 189 views after 23 hours. That's awful. It does have a lot of comments and a decent amount of likes for how many views, but I don't know if it's the YouTube algorithm or if you all just did not like that video. Like, you're like, I don't want to watch that. I thought it might be interesting even for regular viewers that aren't specifically, you know, searching how to DoorDash, but apparently not. So I guess I won't be doing any more of those. That's okay. It wasn't exactly my favorite video to do, but I just thought maybe it would be helpful and interesting for those that don't know how DoorDash works, just to see how the app kind of works. Oh, here comes the neighbor. Please be good. Oh, yes, it's okay. $5, 1.2 miles from McDonald's across the street. So it's not going very far at all. It says we have 5 minutes until the pickup, but I'll just head over there and wait for it.
There it is. That's how close we were. Everybody's coming to McDonald's. And there's no parking. Oh my. Okay, I guess I can't back up. Somebody's behind me. There's no parking. I guess I'm gonna go. Oh wait. Okay. Calm down. Everybody tell me to calm down.
Parking lot is so cold. Let's see how busy it is. There's like nobody in here. That's weird. Somebody had fun. Delivery zone got smaller. That's not good. Or, you know, the hot zone. That's what I mean. You know what I mean. Mean what I know. So far, it's being kind of slow. I had time to go in and get some more hand sanitizer. I ran out again. So that's not good. This is going to where I live. Same apartments. That's hilarious. I don't need the directions. I know how to get there. That's funny. But also, it's far. We'll see how far it says. I'll hit the directions just for
Drive
that.
southwest.
11 minutes.
Drive southeast.
I guess it's not horrible. But it is a round trip. Unless I get an order from the Taco Bell out there. I don't know how likely that is. And even if I do, it would probably be a crap order, because they always are from that Taco Bell. I don't know why. I don't think people realize like where it's at, where it's coming from. Anyway, it's a bottom floor. It's right across the way from where I live. That's hilarious. This is the first time actually that I've had a delivery go to my apartment building. Okay, onward. That order was a bit of a wait, but I was there early. DoorDash just does not have the timing down for some restaurants. Anyway, but I was able to, since there was a UPS right next door, I had a return, so I was able to drop that off. And then, I don't know if Costa Vida just does this, but they handed me a cup for my own personal, like, I could get whatever I wanted, and it's a big cup. I don't know if they do that, like, if you have to wait, you know, because I was there a good 10 minutes waiting for the order. But that was nice, so I filled it with mango limeade, and there's no way I can drink all that, but I'm sure my son will be glad to partake. But yeah, that was nice. At first I thought he was handing it to me.
Turn left onto Washington 240
to
West.
fill for the customer. And I was like, you know, we don't have food handler's card on, you know, we're not supposed to do that. And it's, you know, not our job. But, and trust me, you do not want all delivery drivers getting the drink for you or anything else.
Turn left onto Washington 240 West, bypass highway.
Just saying, there's a reason to have a food handler's card. That's all I'll say. Look at that beautiful dogwood. The pink tree. Man, that's so pretty. All right, while we're waiting for another order, I'll do fun fact story of the day. This is fun / strange story. So when I moved to Nashville to pursue my singing, and if you haven't heard that story, you have to go back and watch other videos. I got a job as a nanny to, okay, I just have to check and make sure that I can do this order. Okay. It's a good order. I got a job.
Drive south on Jodwin Avenue.
As a nanny. It was a single woman with 2 young girls. They were 5 and 7. And everything was fine until one morning, we got up. We all were like up getting breakfast, and she asked me if I slept okay, and I said yeah. And then she asked, well, did my grandma wake you up? And I was like, oh, I didn't know your grandma was even here. Like, I didn't know she was visiting. And she was like, oh no, she's not, she died, but I heard her ghost walking around last night. And I understand people have their beliefs, but that's not my belief. And I was like, really? No, I didn't know what to say. I was like, what? Yeah, she asked if her grandma's ghost woke me up the night before, and I was like, nope, I didn't hear anything. I slept fine. I just left it at that. I was like, alrighty then. Anyway, it was interesting for me, to say the least, because I just, you know, like I said, that's just not what I believe. Anyway, okay, I don't think I need a cart because it's just 3 items, but I do have to go where the hard alcohol is and push this stupid button and wait for help.
Thank you. Someone will be with you shortly.
It's a pain in the butt. The zones look horrible. Like, they just all disappeared when I was done with this order. Like, there's a tiny one for Richland and a tiny one for Kennewick, and that's it. Completely died off. I don't know how the rest of the hour is gonna go. I'm only dashing till 2. Because I'm coming back out at 4 after I drop the boy off at karate. Well, we got this basically right after I passed. It's a taco truck, and I didn't get too far, thankfully, but so we're heading to get this, and it's another decent order. So this was a pretty good accept every order. We'll see how tonight goes. I think we might get some of those yikes orders tonight on the dinner. were going to escape with no crap orders. And then I got this.
In a quarter mile, turn right onto Stevens Drive.
It's going all the way over to West Pasco, near where my mom lives. So, yeah. Cool. I mean, I can't complain too much because this is basically the only crap order we got for this dash. So, I mean,
Turn right onto Stevens Drive.
obviously it could have been so much worse. So,
In a quarter mile, turn left.
I'm not going to complain too much. Do I think it's still crappy of the customer? Yes. Do they still have a chance to redeem themselves? Yes. Will they? Probably not. They ordered a smokin' mocha. 24 ounce. That's it. Just a coffee. My sister just messaged me, waving from the healthplex. I'm waving back. I'll message her on waving back. I'm in line at the drive-thru because the weather's really crappy and I don't want to get out. Yeah, it's 9 minutes away and it looks like it's going to a medical facility.
Listen, don't order a drink from Firehouse or whatever that place is called because they just taped an open straw to the drink. Like, there's no paper covering the straw. I'll show you. And the tape's breaking. See that? The heck? I wouldn't use that straw if it was coming to me, and I would be mad. I wouldn't order from them again. I don't order drinks on DoorDash. Maybe I'm paranoid, but I'm just not gonna do it.
All right, guys, I ended my dash. It's 1:40 and I'm not in a zone right now, so by the time I would get back to a zone, it's just gonna be too close to when I actually need to be done, not starting an order. So I just went ahead and ended it, and I'll put all the information up, the mileage and all that. So I'll be doing this again at dinner, but it's going to be a separate video. And then, like I said, next week we'll be cherry picking for the same 2 shifts, hopefully on Tuesday. So yeah, so thank you all for being here. I really appreciate you all watching and supporting, leaving the comments. I love interacting, so thank you all for doing that. Please hit the like and subscribe. That really helps push my videos out there, so please do that if you can. So I'm going to end it here, and I hope you all have a great day, a great week, a great weekend, because I don't know when this is coming out. And I'll see you on the next one. Okay, bye.